Morning children, welcome back to our English class. Children, in the last period we have seen singular and plural noun. Today we will see again the second part of it. So we have seen one and many nouns, that is number, singular and plural, and today we are going to see part 2. Before that, first we will revise what we have learned yesterday or in the last period. So we have seen rule 1. So what is the rule 1? Add s to the nouns to make their plural form. So simply you have to add s to make the plural form. Now we will see rule number 2. Now what is rule number 2? Rule number 2 says that add es to the noun that end in ch, sh, o, s, double s, x and z to get their plural form. So if there is at the end there is ch, sh, o, s, double s, x and z, we have to add es to make the plural. Now we will see rule number 3. Now what is the rule number 3? Rule number 3 is the nouns that end in consonant followed by y change into plural form by changing the y to I and then adding es. So if there is y at the end and before y there is a consonant, you have to write ies. And the noun ending in a vowel followed by y change into plural form simply by addition of s. So if there is y at the end and before y there is a vowel means a, e, I, o, u. So the y will not be cancelled and we will not put ies. Instead of that, we just simply add s to make it plural. So till this we have studied in the last period. Now we will see rule number 4. Now we will see what is there in the rule number 4. As we have seen rule number 3, it is similar to that. To form the plural of the noun that ends in f or fv. So if there is f or fv at the end, as we have seen in rule number 3, if there is y, so if there is f or fv, we replace the f or fv with ves. So what we have to do? We have to cancel f or fe. If there is f or fe at the end, what you have to do? We have to cancel f and fv and at that place we have to write ves. Now let's see. Now what is this? This is a leaf. Can you see? There is f at the end. So what is the rule says? F cut and write ves. So we have written the remaining spelling lea and then we add ves. So it becomes leaves. Now we will see the next example. What is this? This is a knife. So can you see there is fe at the end. So if there is fe at the end, what will we do? We will cut fe and write ves. So it becomes knives, knives. Okay children. Now again I have told you about naughty words. So here are also some naughty words. Sometimes some words ending in f takes only s in its plural form. So can you, let's see. Now the first word is roof, roof, roof. So it is not cancelled, f is not cancelled and we have written ves, but it takes simply s to make its plural. Now there is one more word, that is chef, chef, chef. Chef means the person who cooks food in the hotel. So there is f at the end, but it would not follow the rule because it is a naughty word. So we will not cancel f and write ves, but instead of that we just add s to it to make its plural, chef, chefs. Okay children. So children, you have to remember these naughty words. Okay. Now we will see rule number 5. Let's see what it is saying. Some nouns have the same form in the singular and plural. So there are some words, they are same in singular noun and plural noun. Let's see the example. Hair. We don't say hairs. If you are saying, it's wrong. If there is one hair, we say hair, and if there are more hair, we say hair. Now deer. If there is one deer, we say deer, and there are more than one, there also we say deer. So here in some nouns the singular and plural remains the same. Few more example, bison. So bison is same for singular and plural. Then sheep. We don't say sheeps. That is wrong. This is sheep. Then fishes. Fishes is also wrong. But singular, if there is one fish, we say fish. If there are many fishes, then also we say fish. We say fishes when we are talking about different kinds of fish. At that time, we use the word fishes. But for singular and plural, we use the word fish only. Okay. Now we will see rule number 6. What is rule number 6? A few singular nouns form their plural by changing the inside vowel or vowels. Now here we will see the inside vowels will change to make the plural. We won't add s and es. Okay. The inside vowel. Can you see here? What is spelling of man? M-A-N, man. So here A is a vowel and this A is replaced by E and the plural of man is main. M-E-N. So if you say there are two, you won't say mens. Mens is wrong. There are two main. M-E-N, main. Okay. Now can you see if there is one tooth? If we are talking about teeth and if we are talking about one, so that is tooth. T-O-O-T-H. So here double O is replaced by double E. So if we are talking about teeth, teeth are plural. T-E-E-T-H. So double O is changed to double E to make its plural. Now we will see few more example. As I have told you man, so man in woman also W-O-M-A-N, so A is replaced with E, W-O-M-E-N, woman. So when we are talking about more than one woman, we don't say women's, it is woman. Okay. Now foot and feet, double O is replaced with double E. 1 foot, 2 feet. Okay. Now the next is goose, geese. If there is one goose, we say G-O-O-S-E. So double O is replaced with double E to make its plural. So children, I hope you have understood. Now there are few words, their internal vowels are not changing, but the complete spelling is changing to make its plural. So when we talk about one child, that is not children. Child, and when there are more than one child, we say children. Children is not singular and children's, that is wrong. If we are talking about one child, that is child. And there are more than one child, we say children, and children's is wrong. Okay children. I have already told you ox, oxen, it takes en at the end to make it plural. Then mouse. We have seen the poem mice. So there are many mice, na? There also I have told you mouse is singular and mice is plural. Okay children, I hope you have understood and you have to learn this, the words which have similar in singular and plural form. You have to learn the words which change the inside vowel to make the plural, and you have to learn the words, it means you have to learn the rule number 5 and 6. All the words which I have given in rule number 5 and 6, you have to learn it, the plural form of it. Okay children. Now we will see one exercise. What is that? Make plurals of the given words. Now words are given: calf, loaf, foot, deer, mouse, life and woman. So can you see there is F at the end? So what is the rule? If there is F at the end, what will we do? We cancel F and write VES. So the plural of calf is calves, C-A-L-V-E-S, calves. Calf means the baby of the cow, that is called as calf. Loaf, loaf of bread, you must have seen. If the breads are not cut in slice, if we have the complete piece, that is called as loaf. So Loaf is in the word loaf, the word F is at the end. So what is the rule? F cut and add VES, so loaves. Now foot, can you see here double O is there? So double O is changed to double E, FEET, feet. Now deer, we know that deer is the same in singular and plural form. Now the plural of mouse is, yes, correct, that is mice, MICE, mice. Now here in the word life, at the end there is FE. So what is the rule? FE cut and write VES. So LIVES, lives. Then woman. So again here the internal inside vowels will change. So A is replaced with E. So WOMEN, women. So we will see few more words. Roof, fish, wife, child, ox, hair and tooth. So roof is a naughty word. So it takes only S. There is no need to cut F and write VES. So here we will write roofs only. It takes only S to make its plural. Fish is same in singular and plural form. Wife, again see FE is there at the end. So FE cut and write VES. So wife, plural of wife is wives, WIVES, wife. Child, I have told you, plural of child is children. Ox, oxen, OXEN. Hair, the singular and plural of hair is hair. And tooth, the inside vowel change. So double O is changed to double E. So children, solve this exercise. Now what's your homework for you? You have to repeat question number 1 in your English copy number 1. So children, I hope you have understood the concept of singular and plural. I will send you some words for practice that you have to do it in your English copy. So we will meet you in the next period. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.